What's up, guys? I know this isn't a reaction or a gaming video, but just today, I am going to say the horror movie villains and some horror movie villains and say how I would survive them and how easy it is if you're not as dumb as movie characters. The first horror movie character I like to think of is that could be anybody and anyone. It could be your best friend, and then they betray you. And this person is I like to call this person of a murderer. It's called just a normal person. And who I think of is Ghostface. If you haven't seen the Scream movies, he's basically a stalker, but he has to call his people first, and then he asks them questions to get his fear, so then he can come and kill them. But really, he shouldn't even really get any kills. If you've seen the movies, and you then look at the videos of him, you would see there's a whole videos and literally main videos that is of him failing and falling down trying to kill others. Which he also probably has asthma, but I don't know how. He gets really tired easily, so would make sense. The only thing that Ghostface is he has some good knife skills. That's really it. It would take two adults with at least one that has a weapon, and then one hits them, and then the other one just stabs him, and then they could die. Ghostface would die. And you could also just buy a Ghostface outfit, get a real knife, and become the Ghostface. But don't do that. Holy, I shouldn't have said that. Holy. I'm stupid. Anyways, so I give my chances from surviving Ghostface a 95. Because I could just get a weapon and defend myself. Who I would also like to say is Jigsaw. He might not be a person, but even though... Oh, hold on. I don't know why I'm saying a tool. Okay, anyways. So what he does is he basically... he basically kidnaps people and then brings you to a random place so you can do challenges. And also, you can't even escape. Because if you even try, it won't work because he comes out of nowhere. You could blink and you would be next right in his traps. And his traps are terrifying, I can't lie. But the only thing you need to do is betray everybody at the end. Because only one can survive. So as soon as everyone figured it out, just start pushing them out and then escape. The only way this wouldn't work is if they do it first. So I give my chances for surviving the Jigsaw a 25%. No, 30%. Because if they betray first, I'm kind of cooked. Because I'm not escaping that. Okay, so the next person I would like to say is Chucky. He's a doll who's possessed. I get it. But he is still a doll. I get it, he's possessed. But here's how you beat Chucky. So you can take the weapon or the knife. It will not be hard. He's probably weaker than he's weaker than a snail, I bet. It will not be hard to take his knife. Step 2. at least to like hit him with the knife. Like people could hit him and then drop the knife. Like at least finish the job. Don't just keep him there. And step 3, put him in the air fryer or somewhere that's gonna hurt more than the dumpster. Like if you've seen him move, you know he's gonna get out. So I give my chance. Also, he's probably slow. Me walking, not even speed walking, me walking at a normal pace would probably smoke him 40 miles. I give my survival chances a 99%. Because if he catches me off guard, then I'm probably cooked. Then, one of the reasons I don't like, 50% of the reason I don't like camping, Jason Voorhees. And the other reason is just that I hate bugs. So if you don't know how Jason kills people, he brings out some different weapons, hides his face so they don't know who he is. He's basically unstoppable, and he can run for a long time. He won't even be tired, and he knows a lot of shortcuts. There's really no way of stopping him except not going camping near his lake or stay out of the area. So I give my chances a 94% because I don't even go camping. Or you could just splash him with water. Although if you didn't know that he was there, here's how you survive him. Step 1, just accept your fate. You're not surviving. Especially if he notices you. If he runs towards you, yeah, just get out the car. It will make it quicker. Okay, now someone who literally has his own theme song when he comes. Who am I talking about? Michael Myers. He can also take a lot of hits. He's taken fire, gunshots, stabs, but the only weakness is if you take off his mask, he's gonna stop whatever he's doing. He could be mid killing someone, but if you take off the mask, that's gonna be the main thing he does. And also, he only goes in Illinois, and he only comes one day a year, Halloween. So you could really just beat him with a calendar and just circle. If you live in Illinois, you could just get a calendar, circle the day of Halloween, and just leave the town. Like I don't think you've ever seen a Michael Myers anywhere near like South Carolina or anywhere. So I'm giving myself a 100% chance of surviving Michael Myers. Because I don't live in Illinois, so he can't even get to me. Now, this one is a big upgrade. Because he can get you anywhere unless you're not in the real world. So if you're in a dream and you see Freddy Krueger, you either have to control your fear because the more fear you have for him, he's gonna be stronger and easier to cook you. So when you realize he's just a possessed, burned, ugly old man, then you don't have to be scared no more. And he's powerless in the real world. So if you get a hold of him and anything and try to force yourself to wake up, then he will come with you and then he'll be powerless. So I give myself a 50% chance of surviving. Cause he might hit me before I get to him. And there's one more. This is the last one. Pennywise, the dancing clown. So he's terrifying, like, let's be honest. And he has lots of powers. Until he realized he just like Freddy Krueger, he feeds on fear. So just like how this picture shows, they just roasted him to death, and then he deflated like a little sad old balloon. So you just don't have to be scared of him, and then you just have to basically roast him, and then he'll just pop, and then yeah. Except if he shows out the deadlights, then you're kind of fried. So anyways, I'm sorry that this isn't a